In such a generation, in Genesis chapter 6, from verse 9, there is a man who is in the generation. The generation you and I, we are living. This is a gentleman who is living also in the generation. He looks ordinary like anybody else, brothers and sisters. His name is Noah. And like your name is up here at the moment. He was called in the generation. And this generation was engaged, flooded, to die, to completely destroyed. In this generation, one person was there, included. But it was the voice come from heaven. The voice come from God. And this generation, inside of the generation, this man, he heard the voice of God differently, and so he respect the voice of God, and then he became a faithful for that voice of God.
Amen.
How it's possible? Amazing. From all generations, it's not from South Africa, not from the 7 continents of the nation. One man was faithful for God. One.
Amen.
Brothers and sisters, just take a minute, take a second, and just consider one person from 7 continents when hearing the voice of God. It is not possible when Jezebel, she took over all the nation and giving the activity of Jezebel's spirit. When the generation taken by Sangoma spirit, everyone was doing the Sangomas. When the generation taken by the witchcraft, everyone was witching and doing the witchcraft. One person heard the voice of the Lord.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
Hearing the voice of the Lord.
Amen.
Hearing the voice of God. How important it is, how nice it is, how very good it is, brothers and sisters. The primary account of this man, of Noah, in the Bible is the book of Genesis chapter 6 verse 9. This is the name which is given. Noah is Babylonian or is Azarian name. This Noah is translation. It is a translation of Babylonian, who is the one who's given to this name, or it is the is Azarian name, which is rest.
Amen.
You see
Amen.
that? There is a function in your name. If
Amen.
your name is not functioning, you have to change your name.
Amen.
Noah means rest.
Amen.
This man, when he was a little, his name is rest.
Amen.
Abera. Nobody asked me even until today, what's your name? Abera. Everybody say prophet, no prophet Abera, but no one single man from Maranathians asked me what that Abera means. When I was born, it wasn't to be eaten for my family, especially for mom. As I told you, my family is from the royal family, who is very crook, who kill the people, who destroy the people, who lead the people, who use the people as a slavery, who doesn't have even a care for the people, who doesn't have even love for the people. I'm born from that kind of family. That's why today I'm revenging that spirit.
Amen.
God has something for you.
Yes, Lord.
God has a plan for you. Somebody hear me today.
Amen.
He didn't create you for nothing. There is a plan of God inside of you.
Amen.
You can come from any kind of background. You can come from any kind of family.
Oh, yes.
You can grow up in any kind of community.
Yes, Lord.
It's the voice of God for somebody today.
Amen.